guys. So, I wanted to come in and talk a little bit about toxicity and narcissism. You know, I've been experiencing a lot with these topics, and I'm hearing a lot of people talk about these people are toxic, or pointing at the other person and screaming out you're a narcissist, and whatnot. And the truth is that all of us are narcissists, on a certain level. You look at, at our basic level, you look at children, and children are little walking, talking Nazi narcissists. That's what we are at our base level. And as we get older, we kind of learn how to conform a little bit and be a little bit more socially appropriate. But at our basic level, we are narcissists that have to be taught to not be narcissists. A lot of times the narcissist that we perceive is, it's mostly our ego is getting hurt by this person. So, we have to kind of rationalize, why this person is doing this. Oh, they must be a narcissist. Well, yes, they are, but so are you. As far as toxic goes, I'm currently experiencing something with my roommates, and seriously, from my perspective, these are the most toxic people. When I get really, really down to it and I start getting honest with myself, in this particular situation, I am the oddball. I am the toxic element, the thing that is creating the toxicity. I'm not a toxic person, but because you have two different lifestyles that are colliding, literally colliding, we live in two different worlds, really. And trying to make those worlds mesh a lot of times creates a toxic environment. And instead of looking at these people and saying, oh, you're toxic, you're this horrible person, you're wrong, you're, kind of validate yourself and say, you know what, I just don't belong here. I really don't. It's not that these are bad people, because they're not. They're participating in behaviors that are incredibly toxic to me, for sure. And I need to create some serious distance between myself and these people, because our lifestyles are so different. But these are still good people. And they are still deserving of compassion. I remember living the way that they were living, and let me tell you, it is one of the most, I remember living that way. Oh my God, I'm having anxiety just thinking about it. Just thinking about living the way that these people live. I know that they are not in the happiest place ever. They're probably in one of the most miserable places you could possibly imagine. And trying to point fingers and blame somebody for the experience that you're having. You either choose to continue to have that experience, or you choose to leave that experience and create a new experience for yourself, but blaming and pointing the finger of toxicity, or, it's the superiority. I see a lot of it within the enlightenment groups of these, you focus on your own experience. If this is not something that you need to experience anymore, then it's time for you to take a walk, take a hike, and go to where it is that you're going to have the experience that you're wanting to have. Where do you need to go, or what do you need to do to create the experience that you want to have? There is an illusion, a huge illusion, that there are people in this world that are just completely unbothered. No, there's some really, really good freaking actors, people who act like nothing bothers them. And I know that for a fact because people assume that of me. They call me very robotic. They call me, detached. They call me all sorts of things and say that, nothing bothers me. I actually had somebody, not naming any names, Matthew, but I actually had somebody say, well, you're you. We were talking about, people talking about me and, saying really horrible things about me. And, because of the bullying that goes on in social media. And I was like, people talk about me all the time. Yeah, but you're you. Like, what? That I'm not deserving of compassion somehow, because nothing rocks me. I'm here to tell you that's a bunch of crap. Shit rocks me, and it bothers me. It's just, I don't allow it to rule my life. That's the only difference between me and everybody else. It's not that just because I don't outwardly project, just because I'm, I get scared just like everybody else. I hurt just like everybody else. I cry just like everybody else. And, I have needs to be respected just like everybody else. The people that you're perceiving that have this innate ability to be completely unbothered, no, they're great actors. Stuff bothers them. Try to be kind. Try to be kind. Because it's not that they're unbothered. They're truly bothered, probably more deeply than you could possibly imagine. But, yeah. The idea of toxicity and blaming other people is, I think it's a really, really seriously ridiculous notion. And it's a lot of ego projection, if you ask me. We need to start getting down and getting honest with ourselves and saying, hey, I might be the toxic person here, or my energy that I'm bringing here might be the thing that's creating toxicity in this particular environment because I don't belong here. Taking responsibility for the energy that we bring, not that you're a horrible person, but we don't belong in every single environment. It's time to, take a stand and make a choice for yourself that this is the environment that I want, or this is the environment that I don't want. Which one is it? Okay. So I will see y'all on Monday. Bye.